All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? Now, this is a report, and as a matter of fact, I can confirm part of it. Mike D'Antoni did confirm that he sat down with Carmelo Anthony in Las Vegas last week. The Rockets are going to acquire Carmelo Anthony in the next couple of days and officially acquire it. Everything's already done. He's going to clear waivers and become a Houston Rocket. And in regards to Carmelo Anthony joining the Rockets, it was important for Mike D'Antoni to sit down with Carmelo. They sat down in Vegas. Melo's around the USA team. He's in Vegas. Most of the NBA was in Vegas over the last week or two, right? And it was important for Carmelo Anthony and Mike D'Antoni to sit down, right? Obviously, Mike D'Antoni was the coach of Carmelo in New York. It didn't end well, and it didn't work out, right? Mike D'Antoni is much more optimistic about Carmelo in Houston than he is Carmelo, or he wasn't Carmelo in New York. He thinks the situation is better. I think Mike D'Antoni is one of those guys who, in New York, he was trying to learn how to coach defense while Melo was learning how to commit to defense, and that's a bad mix when your star player and your coach are not 100% sold on the concept of defense. On this Houston Rockets team, at the bare minimum, Chris Paul wants to compete. He wants to defend. Clint Capella, they paid him $90 million to defend the rim and rebound. So you got that backbone there. You didn't have that in New York. And Melo is on a veterans minimum with Houston, meaning if he doesn't act right, his ass will be shipped out of town. They will let him go and you don't even got to care about the little financial ramifications of losing a guy for $2 million. It don't even matter, right? In New York, you had Melo trying to be the guy for the Knicks and be on a huge contract and have to re-sign him. It was a lot of pressure on Mike D'Antoni to work it out with Carmelo. That won't be the case here in Houston. They don't need Melo. They want Melo. And if Melo works out, it would be great. They could potentially make the finals, in my opinion. If it doesn't work out, he won't be back next year. Mike D'Antoni says him and Carmelo Anthony sat down, and I was told out of the meet, Mike D'Antoni left it saying, I think this is going to work with Carmelo Anthony. Melo was happy about what's about to happen with him in Houston. Look, he better be happy. Look, contrary to some what people believe out there, Melo doesn't have another offer coming in from any team in the league right now. Now, I'm not saying that would stay the entire season, but if Melo didn't sign with the Rockets, I can tell you this, he wouldn't start the NBA season on a roster. I can tell you this, the Atlanta Hawks wanted nothing to do with Carmelo Anthony. I'm just telling you, they just traded for this guy. They gave up Schroeder, one of their best young players, for nothing, essentially, because they just wanted to dump Melo off as a salary cap relief. The Thunder didn't want Melo anymore. Period. Paul George didn't love Melo. The Lakers don't want Melo, what I'm being told. All these, I mean, maybe Charlotte would have gotten the mix for him. Melo ain't going to want to go to Charlotte. You know, Carmelo Anthony didn't have a lot of offers, so he better be happy on the notion of playing with Houston, because if he did, he wasn't. He was going to have to wait till somebody got injured in the NBA season and probably sign around December or January or closer to February around the trade deadline. It just wasn't a lot of options out there for Melo. Reportedly, Melo and Mike D'Antoni left this meeting in Las Vegas, both happy about what the future might hold for them as the Houston Rockets look to right their wrong, as they were one Chris Paul healthy hamstring away, in my opinion, of making it to the NBA Finals this year. But hey, now you got to deal with not only the Golden State Warriors, but LeBron's in the Western Conference now. Thank y'all for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out. Hey, yo, if you're looking for more ways to get to know the guy that's behind the microphone of some of your favorite news stories and in front of the camera of some of your favorite interviews, I need you to do me a favor real quick. Follow me on Twitch at Mr. Taliaferro. We're going to be playing 2K, playing a little bit of Madden, and we're also going to be listening to music. Imagine somebody combining playing 2K with your homeboys and being a live radio station at the same time. We're doing all that and more. Follow me on Twitch at Mr. Taliaferro. Giveaways coming as well. You got to follow me there, and we're going to turn this bad boy up. Let's go.